If you've reached lesson 4, you're already proving something important. You are intentional about this journey, and I love that for you. Now, before we begin reading through the Bible together, we need to shine a light on a few silent consistency killers. These are the things that often derail people after the excitement wears off. My goal today is simple: to help you recognize these traps early, so if they show up during the year, you will know how to respond. So let's get into it. The first consistency killer is the all or nothing thinking. This is the voice that says, if you can't do a full deep study, there is no point. If you miss 2 days, then now you have failed and you need to start over next year. Or the voice that tells you that it has to be perfect or it doesn't count. This mindset destroys more spiritual habits than anything else. Here's the fix: shift from perfection to presence. Something is always better than nothing. If you miss a day, you don't have to start over. You simply have to continue from where you stopped. Your progress is not ruined, it is just paused. And you can unpause at any time. Consistency killer number 2, the guilt-based motivation. Guilt might make you open your Bible, but it will not keep you there. Reading out of shame sounds like, God must be disappointed in me, so let me go read my Bible. I'm behind, I need to catch up, so let me go read my Bible. I'm not a good Christian if I'm not consistent, so I need to keep reading my Bible. Here's the truth that I want to speak over you gently but clearly. God doesn't want you to read your Bible to avoid punishment. He wants you to read it so that you can know His heart. Here's the fix for this consistency barrier: replace guilt with invitation. On the days you don't feel like reading, try saying something along these lines: Lord, I'm here. Give me the desire to connect with you. That one sentence will shift everything. Here's the consistency killer number 3. No structure, no plan. Many people fail not because they are weak, but because they are unprepared. If your approach is, I will read whenever I have time, you will rarely have time to read your Bible. Here's the fix: create a rhythm, create a routine, have a sacred appointment with your Bible. Even if your time varies daily, decide when it varies and how you'll show up. For example, if you usually read your Bible in the morning, but that day you don't have the time to do it in the morning, make a decision to do it maybe at lunchtime or before you go to bed. That way, as much as your time has varied, you have created an appointment that you intend to honor. Habits grow when they are anchored onto something. So here's the heart of today's lesson. Consistency is not about never failing. It's about refusing to quit when you do. So if at any point in this journey you notice that perfectionism is creeping in, or guilt is whispering to you, or life is trying to pull you out of your rhythm, please take a pause, breathe, and remember, one imperfect day with God is better than a perfect day without Him. Before you go to the next lesson, I'd like you to reflect on this question. Of these consistency killers I've talked about, the 3 that I've mentioned, which one has stopped you before, and how will you respond differently this time? Naming it now will help you defeat it later. So in your journal, or maybe do a voice note, try and reflect. Out of the 3 consistency killers we've talked about today, which one has stopped you before, and how will you respond to it differently this time? Until the next lesson, God bless you.